My name is Daniel Boronico, and I'm running for President of the United States of America in 2024. I never was one to concern myself with politics. Surely that should be left to those with a bloodline far more noble than mine, perhaps an aristocratical society of people, whereby we may rest assured would lead our country with dignity, prosperity, and justice for all. I chose entrepreneurship as a means to provide for my family, a trait inherited from my father. I have earned my own paychecks since my early 20s, through companies I either founded or acquired. Turns out an abundance of our political leaders were not as noble as one might hope for. Many of them displayed a very poor moral compass, personally and politically. Their self-serving agendas have led us to where we are today, living in a morally and financially bankrupt society. Our two major parties, the Democrat and Republican, have failed us beyond comprehension. The notion of standing behind a particular set of standards and values that may better the means of our country has placed third behind control and power. The interests of the people have been abandoned. We are left to fend for ourselves. They have divided us, and they will conquer us. Our demise will come not from foreign adversaries, but from within. We are being played by both sides of the political spectrum. This is war, not of a battlefield, but of a spiritual world. The stakes could not be higher. As of October 11th, 2022, former Congresswoman and presidential candidate Tulsi Gabbard exited the Democratic Party while stating, "I can no longer remain in today's Democratic Party. It is now under the complete control of an elitist cabal of warmongers driven by cowardly wokeness who divided us by racializing every issue and stoking anti-white racism, who actively work to undermine our God-given freedoms enshrined in our Constitution." She switched her party to independent. The Constitution does not begin with the World Economic Forum. The time has come for we the people to stand up and be counted. We must take back control of our country and remind these government officials that they work for us and not the other way around. This will require unity amongst one another and tremendous leadership, which I'm willing to lend myself. We are on the precipice of a fallen nation. United we stand, divided we fall. The mainstream news, as well as conservative news outlets, have led us to believe that we have grown apart as a nation. This is just not true. 65% of the United States population is middle of the road. With the exception of far left and right extremists, most Americans are just seeking a safe, healthy, and happy environment where they are able to make ends meet for their families and themselves. I never aspired to be a politician, nor would I ever consider climbing a broken ladder to a political hierarchy. Our government needs to be fixed from the top down. And I have been called upon from deep within my soul to use my God-given talents as an entrepreneur, a diplomat, a visionary, and as President and Commander-in-Chief of our military, I am willing to sacrifice my life on every level for the freedom, the safety, and the well-being of our children. My name is Daniel Boronico. I am running for President of the United States of America 2024. May God bless America.